Winter Rosie here. And welcome to part 5 of my greatest K-pop songs ever list. Been a while. I don't really have a reason why I haven't made a new one yet. But today I felt like making one. So here you go. If for some reason you have not watched any of the previous parts, I highly encourage you to do so. They are some of my best videos ever and it's 99% positive every time. And if you have watched it, welcome back to Winter Rosie's list of the greatest K-pop songs of all time. Please enjoy the video. I think some songs try too hard. With recent debuts and releases, artists tend to bring out something that will almost literally get into your ear. They want to make an impression so bad they forget how to balance things out. Over the course of the existence of K-pop, some songs have done the complete opposite, using simplicity and the basic fundamentals of great music to its advantage. Some people may call it boring, or maybe even lazy. But for me, I see these songs as something remarkable. Being simple means focusing on the important things, which means the outcome will always surely be phenomenal. I just couldn't wait any longer to include this song on this list. You know how K-pop songs are so hard to put on non-listeners of the genre? No matter how hard you try, it just doesn't work for them. But this song? I feel like anyone can get behind this one. If my music taste was more expansive and I made a greatest songs of all time list instead, I'd still include this song there. It is simply that good. The Seventh Sense is one of, if not, the most satisfying song you'll ever hear. It has the most addicting instrumentals ever in the history of sound. That bass is so low down, you can almost feel it. Gotta give it to NCT. When they make digestible music, they do it very good. The song was ahead of its time, or at least in K-pop. So much iconic lines that are easily recognizable. It is considered one of the hardest songs to cover even without the choreography. You have to be precise with each syllable and move you do. One mistake and this could have went somewhere else. This song is the definition of great execution. No missing parts or anything. Just pure amazingness.
널 울려버린 내가 참 미웠었어. 상처만 남긴 실수를 원망해서 이젠 없이.
I remember listening to this for the first time. I always wondered what would they do with this intro. The intro was almost nothing and it just starts as is, with no drums or anything, just JB's angelic voice. Then it slowly picked up pace, but not too much though, cause the song doesn't really go all out until the second chorus, just barely halfway through the runtime. I don't think you realize how hard it is to pull off something like that, especially in an era of K-pop songs that are always grand, loud, experimental, and sometimes deafening. This surely is a different kind of K-pop title track. But the way how this was all pieced together was what made it great. Yes, the song did take a while to properly build up and release, but the wait was worth it. The chorus melody was catchy and kinda groovy. I really appreciate how they tried to do something else other than the norm. And managing to pull it off makes it even better. It does song emptier than your typical K-pop song. For almost half of its length there were only very little instruments that you can almost not hear. But in way that is its biggest strength. The minimal first half contrast to the classy yet groovy sound of the second half is what I loved the most. Literally the only problem with this song is that rap verse. It felt like it was something straight out of a Pinterest sad quote page. It is really bad. But the song itself is also really that good, and because of that, I can look past everything else that I did not like. The song is simple, but it's still full and still very detailed. And there's nothing I love more than attention to detail. I'll be honest and say that it's been a while since I've listened this song. This was one of the first K-pop songs I've heard and I thought it was amazing, but I didn't listen to it that much. I then rediscovered this just a few weeks ago, and I can confidently say that this song has aged wonderfully. No one really talks about VIX anymore, but the way they performed and visualized this song made it even better. And I know I said somewhere that this list will solely be based on the music only, but I still do believe that performances and visuals can really add to the experience. And this song is one of them. I don't know how you describe it in music terms, but the sound itself is very clean. Like my ears feel very satisfied whenever I listen to this. Not to mention this is an elegant concept, which is my favorite thing ever. From their beautifully choreographed dance, to the aesthetically pleasing videos and outfits, it is also pleasing to look at. Instrumentals also pop off with this song. It is crispy, clear, and just wonderfully done. The strings in the beginning are so pleasing to listen to, like sitting on a mountain top at dawn. It feels like in a piece. Both the visuals and sounds does a great job showing and telling the true beauty of the track. It is a majestical song that I know most people wouldn't rate as one of the best, but this is my list so you gotta bear with it. It's just very expensive sounding, and being broke, I love to hear it. Some songs just sound pleasing to the ear, and whenever I talk about this, there is always one song that comes to mind. This song deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. There, I said it. This is one of the most iconic songs to ever grace K-pop. It is so simple, I feel like I can remake this with enough time. Yet, it slaps so fucking hard. I mean, surely there is more work put into it than I imagine, but compared to like 90% of K-pop these days, this is as basic as it gets. I still think they haven't topped this one. Maybe some new songs were better, but to be real, this is still a top 10 Blackpink song. It packs so much punch in such a tiny and simple form, and I don't know how it does that. Maybe some actual professional can point out what makes this song so good without doing much. But my assumption is the way they sang and rap in this. Blackpink still and always had the sass and attitude in their voices, but somehow this is still the best they've ever sounded. Lisa and Jennie's rap in this song is untouched. Not only by their standards but by K-pop standards too.
언제나는 silent 도도하지만 네 앞에선 darling 뜨거워지잖아 like a desert island 널 알아갈수록 울려대는 마음속 그만 내빼 넘어와라 내게 boy.
I believe it's the passive-aggressive nature to how they did it. Not only that, but also the ad-libs. The whistling and the whispering add so much to the song. Now accompany that with a simple beat and minimal chorus. You got yourselves an earworm. Rosé wasn't kidding. This beat really got me feeling like something. This is how you act cool, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't try too hard. I know some of you will think this song is boring and shouldn't be here. And there I say, you just don't get it.
Listen to me what I'm saying. 전부 네 멋대로 get it. 네가 원하는 대로 전부 네 멋대로 hit it. 네 맘속에 불을 켜.
Yes, a girl crush song on the list. I must be going insane. Well, let me tell you something. This is peak girl crush, okay? It simply does not get better than this. It's been almost 4 years since this song, and not a single one in this concept has topped this. Basically everything positive that I've said with the last songs are present here. Production is clean and crispy, and my ears are all for it. The intro is the most beautiful thing you'll ever hear. This song literally screams chic and confidence. If you're not confident enough to sing a song like this literally and thematically, you are not doing the music any justice. This is a subunit after all. If all Kristen members sang this, it would feel off. The beauty of units is that you can focus on one goal. No more thinking about trying to fit the members to the concept, because this set of members already suit the song as if it was made for them. And after that, it's like bread and butter. It just goes well together. Both sides complement each other, which makes the whole experience of the listener fulfilled. Oh wait, and then there's this bridge that resonates with my soul.
미칠수록 you're so cool 늘 상상했던 만큼 더 멋진 세상의 끝 눈앞에 다가오지.
Get it, and Kristen V is what you call understanding the assignment. And after all my years of listening to K-pop, there is this one artist who always understood hers.
아쉬워 벌써 12시 어떻게 벌써 12시네 보내줄
When the queen serves, she serves well, and her name is Kim Chung-ha. I think there is no denying that she's basically one of the hit makers here in K-pop. Almost every song she releases are charting, being played anytime and anywhere. She's the very definition of a pop artist. She really is the Ariana Grande of K-pop. And not solely because of her looks or personality, but how she manages to maintain her quality without sacrificing too much. She may have her ups and downs, but when she does have ups it's really high. She has her own sound and she knows how much people love it. Her songs always give off this unique energy where you wanna just enjoy and dance too. I believe Chung-ha is a very capable and talented idol. She can both sing and dance, both essential to any idol, and she excels at it. Chung-ha needed songs that properly showcases her talents, and this song in particular does a great job at doing so. The song is crazy catchy. The chorus alone deserves its own award or something. And can I talk about the instrumentals to this song? It's arguably more iconic than the song itself. It's just that addicting, just like how every pop song should be. It seems like I have no words for it because I really don't. Sometimes songs just sound good to the ear, and honestly that's enough to get me interested. It is a song you can jam to anywhere with anyone. And for a genre called Korean pop music I think this is the best you can deliver. The song is a hit, and will always be a hit. Like I said, some songs are just too good, and this is present in that too good category. The songs itself is just very strong, even with it being inside the retro genre, which I've heard too many times already. It still presents itself as one of the best ones to come out of it. They didn't hold back with the 80s synth pop sound at all. It doesn't pretend to be anything else and they fully embrace it. That is what truly made the song. From the very intro to the end of the song, it just didn't miss. It kept on going, no lows, no distractions. It just kept on delivering. I don't produce music, but based on what I know I think the production was well done through the whole track. The warped vocal intro to the moment Seon started singing was magical. From the moment the beat dropped and the synths came in, I always knew that this is a song people will be talking about now and in the near future. The vocal alterations were actually good, and added so much to the song. Even their small little grunts that you can faintly hear just elevates it much more. The details put into the song combined makes a better experience for both the performers and listeners. This stage playing in the back right now is easily one of my favorite stages in K-pop. Though I haven't watched every stage ever, I can definitely say this was a good one. The song also holds a chorus like no other, and I believe it's the best part of the whole thing. Even without visuals you can feel the flashiness of the song. The dance break was also pretty, further emphasizing the genre they were trying to take on. Yet it is still a modern take to the song with some K-pop element added to it. La Dida sets itself very high in the beginning, and soars even higher as the run time goes. In just a short but proper time of 3 minutes and 30 seconds, they did not slow or drag down any moment. Every detail and part was done astoundingly. All of it felt necessary and it all fit together like a complete puzzle. It is a song that doesn't overstay its welcome nor does it disappoint in any way. This is a track that is well polished and executed, done with the utmost skill and talent. Which is exactly why I consider this to be one of the greatest K-pop songs of all time. Thank you and goodbye.